Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Championship Ringside is back again. Shout out to everybody listening. Shout out to everybody supporting. Shout out to everybody showing love. It's the one and only Blizzy Blaze. The one still calling out Michael Jordan to play one-on-one. What's down? Don't duck me. Don't duck me. I've been playing. I've been working out. I've been smoking cigars too. The Jordan ethic, the Jordan workout way. Alongside
King. Johnny will come after you, son.
Hey, look. As long as you subscribe, we all winning.
Jordan wife will beat you in one-on-ones, man.
She don't want no smoke, bro. What? Man, look, that's when it's really getting serious. That's when I'm pulling out the 12. Blue games for that. Go ahead and introduce yourself, young man.
It's me, G, the bully. You dig? I'm trying to be like more diplomatic in these debates that we be having. You dig? Just so it doesn't take us so long to come up with another episode because this young man be ducking me for weeks on end. So, I'm just trying to be good.
Okay. Well, be on the lookout for those little small topics and those debates that come soon, because that nonsense is ridiculous on this show, sir. But happy basketball, everybody. Of course, let's get straight to it. All right, so the NBA Christmas games is announced today, and we all right about the games, I assume. We all right. Some of them cool, some of them not. If y'all don't know, it is the Warriors versus the Grizzlies, the Sixers versus the Knicks, the Bucks versus the Celtics, the Lakers versus the Mavericks, and the Suns versus the Nuggets. So, who want to go first in this one? I want me to go first. All right, G, King.
You go first. Don't want to know.
All right, so I'll jump in. So just one of the things we was talking about was just talking about, like, I guess if we could have made our own Christmas Day game, so championship ringside Christmas Day games, and how they'll look. And I have a couple honorable mentions.
Whoa. Claim your own. You probably say some nonsense. Claim your own games, dog.
I got you. So
I got a couple.
I got a couple games. Keem got a couple games. Blaze got a couple games. So we gonna y'all tell us what y'all think about the games we came up with.
I'm about to say I might have Rams on my halftime show, man. You don't know, y'all just don't know. Go ahead.
All right, so you wanted me to start with honorable mentions, or how you want us to
do it? You could do your honorable mentions. I didn't put no honorable mentions for me. I just wrote up 5 games, so you can go ahead with yours.
All right. So I got 2 honorable mentions. Honorable mentions. One is Utah versus Minnesota. Just Rudy Gobert versus Donovan Mitchell. Reason why this is an honorable mention is because nobody want to watch Utah. Nobody want to watch Minnesota.
Watch Utah.
I like what you did there. You're not calling them the Jazz. I like that.
So nobody want to watch those games. So that's why they honorable mention. But I like the beef that they have. Also, I have the Knicks and the Hawks. They didn't see each other last year, and I would want this game in Madison Square Garden. Reason why, Trae Young in Madison Square Garden, that's good to see. Just because the fans don't mess with him, he don't mess with the fans. So that's my 2 honorable mentions.
Okay.
I guess if we starting at 5, number 5 on my list would probably be
you. So did you rank them by how you want to see them, or you just got? Or you just said your 5?
I ranked them by how I want to see them.
Okay, all right. I didn't rank mine, but go ahead. You go ahead.
So I got 5 on my list. Number 5, I have the Lakers versus the Clippers. It's a game that got a lot of star power there. You got, if everybody healthy, you got LeBron, AD, and Russ still versus Kawhi, Paul George,
PG.
and John Wall.
Gucci
so you wind up having You got to have LeBron for as Christmas game is concerned, and shit, we get a chance to see Kawhi in a primetime game, and shit is in LA. So I think that's number 5 for me.
All right. Did you repeat teams?
No.
Okay. You can go through all of them.
Okay.
Because I'm about to say it's gonna wind up. We're gonna wind up having something repeated. I'm almost sure. So you go through yours.
All right. So number 4, I had Phoenix and Dallas. I like the beef that they came up with throughout the playoffs. This last playoffs. So I like to see them do their rematch during Christmas. I want to say 3. I got Boston versus Milwaukee. I don't know if that was a game that they had already, but I wanted to see them with. You gotta have Giannis. You gotta have the best player in the world playing on Christmas Day, and having him going against.
At one point, you was talking nonsense.
Listen. I
Come
gave
on,
it up.
soak it in. Soak it in.
Giannis,
it in. Oh
best player in the world. You feel me? So
soak it in. Listen, please be speaking of facts.
So I got them at number 3, best player in the world, going against the best team in the East. I think that only make it right. I think number 2, I got Philly versus Brooklyn. And I will want this game in Philly. So I want Ben Simmons to have to go to Philly to see them people. KD and Kyrie versus James Harden. So listen, I'm telling you what I want. This is my wish list. So
my back hurting already thinking about that game. What?
So that's what I want.
So we catch COVID right before the game.
I don't see it. This Christmas for real. I feel you on this one, G. Christmas for real.
Listen, I'm telling wish list game. So that's what I got. And last they already got it. They got Memphis versus Golden State. I'm sticking with that one. I like Ja versus Steph for point guard supremacy in the league, and they got a little beef going on with Memphis versus Golden State. I know they feel a way about the comments that Clay said about Jaren Jackson Jr. calling him a bum. So they got some little back and forth going on there. So that's the number 1 game I want to see for Christmas Day.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. When you look at the games you picked, majority of the ones I said, I didn't do no honorable mentions. Did you want to go next?
No, I'll go next.
Oh, okay. Well, here you go. Shout out to Adidas.
Stupid. Oh, wait, I just had it. So I got the Nets versus the Celtics, Bucks versus 76ers, Suns versus Mavs. I still had Warriors versus the Grizzlies up there, and the Lakers versus the Pels.
Oh, I shouldn't let you go second. Fuck. Wait, all right. So, what was your first game?
Nets versus Celtics.
All right. So why both of y'all picked the Nets? I didn't put the Nets on my shit. I think the NBA didn't put Nets on this shit because what's going on.
I did the Nets and Celtics because whether KD get traded or whether he don't, like, is a rematch of the playoffs. Yeah.
Is KD known for catchback?
I mean, he ain't gonna get catch, but he's gonna get spanked again. But
damn,
it's just
goddamn.
Boston gonna,
it's Christmas. You ain't trying.
Do shit.
All right. So why you put the Celtics on? The Nets.
Well, what I was looking at is I was trying to get the teams with the most star power on Christmas Day, because shit, if you're looking at the top 5 players in the game right now, I don't think I missed any of them. But top 5 players in the game right now, and I was looking for some type of rivalry. Who I missed?
Joker.
I did miss Joker.
Yeah.
I don't know who they.
You wouldn't even fucking honorable mention.
I love him.
I missed this.
Look, the only and it's the only thing when I thought about Joker, the only rivalry that I thought about coming up with was possibly Philly or the Heat. And the only reason why Philly would be a rivalry is like battle for center supremacy in the NBA. And him and the Morris brothers, they have beef. So like I was like I was thinking probably still Miami. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. You
Well,
know,
So yeah,
Marcus played for the Clippers, and Markeith, he was playing for the Heat. I don't know, might be a free agent.
So who else you had on your list?
Pels and the Lakers,
Okay.
Memphis and the Warriors still, and Suns and Mavs, and Bucks and Sixers.
Oh shit, y'all pretty much named most of my games. Well, I'm about to reiterate everything now. All right, so this was my scheme. I looked at it like the same way you looked at it, with a lot of star power, but there were some must-haves you gotta have in Christmas. So I didn't put the Clippers in there because honestly, you don't know what you're giving the Clippers no more. There's a lot of star power there, but are they gonna be playing? I have no idea. As far as I know, Kawhi Leonard not even doing 5-on-5s yet. From what I heard, that's the last update I heard from him. I mean, Paul George, my second favorite player, but it's what it is. It's just one day. No hard feelings. So look, we gotta get Russ in there. Come on now. It's Christmas. What the kids want to see? The kids want to see Westbrook, man.
Westbrook for 3.
So they want to see
kids want to see. Like, what dad at?
Look, this is Christmas. And like what you do, this is what y'all do. For your nieces and nephews, your kids, y'all wrap a remote in a box. And when they open it, like, what this for? To turn on the game. Russell Westbrook playing. There you go.
Never mind LeBron, huh? Westbrook.
He might be playing. We don't know. Shit, AD might be playing. You never know. He might ice up the whole December for that one game.
AD gonna get hurt unboxing his new shoes.
I'm just saying. And let's not forget, King took my Lakers pick. Got them going against Big Zap's chips, Big Seafood Potato. Come on, man. Explosiveness. Like, straight off the back, it could be in LA or New Orleans. No matter where it's gonna be lit for Christmas. Russ versus Brandon Ingram. That's all you need. That's all you need. Yeah. Hey, NBA probably could do pay-per-view. Y'all ever thought about that? Would y'all pay? I'll pay to watch.
Russ might try to fight Alvarado.
Look, that's more reason to pay. So yeah, I got the Lakers versus the Pelicans. I feel like you need that star power now. Did any of y'all have Miami now?
Nope. Don't nobody want to see Jimmy in his fucking extensions.
First of all, it's Christmas again. I don't think what more do you want for Christmas than for Jimmy Butler new hairstyle to be on TV for y'all to talk about eating Christmas ham. Like, somebody's auntie watch basketball and like, who that dude is with dreads? And like, Jimmy Butler. And they're like, you know, that ain't damn Jimmy Butler. He had braids last year. And now ain't
nobody gonna remember what style he had.
He got Safarian dreads. Is it Safarian? Jamaican dreads.
He got horse hair. That's what the fuck that is.
Look, that man paid for it. Who are we to judge?
He unbelievable.
But the reason I got this, I'm giving James Harden a Christmas gift right now. I'm sitting here in Miami, so I want the Sixers to go in Miami and play for Christmas Day. Come on now, we got Jimmy Butler dreads, James Harden in Miami. What a game!
Oh Lord,
what a game!
Slap a hamburger in the hand.
You gotta get creative.
Club.
You gotta get creative. All right, so after that, of course, y'all know y'all went through it already. The Suns and Mavs. Do I need to go over the picture of LUKA laughing in Devin Booker's face? No. If I could share the screen, I would do it, but I still know how to maneuver this thing. But whatever.
Or what if somebody Photoshop it and it gives LUKA a Santa Claus beard while laughing in Devin Booker's face?
There it is. With Devin Booker the red nose. That
you don't need an elf.
Give Devin Booker the red nose and LUKA the Santa Claus hat. and there we go. We talk. We trying to boost these ratings. Is Christmas fall on a Sunday this year?
It could be.
It could be. I don't know. Check that out. If Christmas fall on a Sunday, we gotta beat the NFL. So bam. Suns and Mavs. We got LUKA versus CP3. Devin Booker might play. He might give you like 20 points, but from what I know, Suns still CP3 team.
Christmas is on a Sunday.
Oh yeah, so we gotta be out the NFL. We gotta put the memes up right now. We need to get working on that. All right, now I got the Bucks versus the Celtics. Straight up, cause straight down the middle, Chris Middleton coming back, and he like, nah, that was fluke. It was all cap. Giannis about to come out there looking even more swollen for no fucking reason. Like,
man, you saw that video of Giannis shooting threes? He had like 10 in a row.
The dude been getting better at threes every year. I'm not surprised.
He was looking like summertime Ben Simmons.
Whoa, legend.
Yeah.
Legend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nah, but Jason Tatum, Giannis, that's a gimme, and then plus of course the question of what would happen if Chris Middleton wasn't hurt. Gotta solve that. And finally, you gotta go with the Warriors and Grizzlies. Let's be honest. Ja Morant planted the seed, because I honestly, before Ja Morant planted that seed, I wanted to see Memphis versus the Timberwolves in the Christmas game, but they didn't hype it up so much. Fuck it, give them Steph Curry. Let them get their ass waxed on Christmas. Like seriously, we really gonna let's act like that game will be close?
It might.
What?
Never know.
You serious, G? You feel like that game will be close?
Listen, I want to see it. I want to see it. I think the game.
Look,
I think the game may be close.
I want to see the fourth quarter when Ja Morant do the gritty or something like that. That's cool. You know, I'm about seeing that. But let's be honest, man. If Klay Thompson really get his feet back, like we assume he's supposed to, of course, there's a chance he might fall off. He plateau where he at. Of course, Draymond might have fallen off. And of course, Jordan Poole might have been a flash in the pan. But Steph Curry, I don't know. Ja Morant got shown that he could really like beat that squad. He could outplay Steph. He did it already, but beat that squad, we'll have to see.
What if instead of the game we get Dell Curry versus Ja Morant dad in 1-on-1?
What?
Would it be Ja Morant daddy or Usher?
Oh, he just run the gauntlet, play both of them.
I'm going Del Curry still. I don't know. I know she know there's a dance off this shit. Yeah.
Now
what about Usher?
What if we get Del Curry and his ex-wife new boyfriend and versus Ja Morant dad and Usher?
Was that you telling me that they just switched couples?
Yeah.
They white swapped?
Yeah.
Damn, NBA full of freaks, man.
Yeah.
Scottie Pippen,
Yeah.
fucking Carl in the Towns. What y'all doing? I'm not exposing nobody. You know, fucking PJ Washington, baby mama, this ain't colleges and shit.
Yeah.
What we doing here? Where y'all find these females at, man? Like,
Instagram.
like,
So they find it.
all right. So, oh shit. Forgot about that. All right, so let's move forward. We already 20 minutes in. All right. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm thinking of the iPad. All right, let's go. So, before we move to the next topic, you already know what's going next. We got to let y'all know where to hit us up at, man. Facebook, Championship Ringside.
Instagram, Championship_Ringside.
Twitter at Champ Ringside.
Email, championshipringside, gmail.com.
Of course, you know, we got the TikTok, Championship Ringside. Got the YouTube channel. If y'all watching right now, like, share, subscribe to it. And we got the Cashapp, of course, Championship Ringside. But we ain't worrying about donations right now. We just want y'all to share the channel, let the channel grow, let the content evolve, and let more people enjoy this. We drop bombs on people and drop facts and drop nicknames and just entertain. We also got a video gaming channel.
Championship Ringside on Twitch. Championship Ringside Nerd Station on YouTube. And the rec every day on 2K. And Merry Christmas to your mom. That's all I got. Ho, ho, ho.
I'm about to say you got your check request a little high.
Oh,
no, you did it that time. Yeah, I guess you're seeing it for the mama jokes. Oh man! All right, so watching Raw, Bobby Lashley
standing tall.
Bobby Lashley, swollest dude you know, seen in a fucking long time, boy. All right, so next up in the news, KD, of course. He must have looked at the Twitter. He was like, Championship Ringside ain't talk about me enough last week. Fuck this. I'm about to go to the owner and say, me or the GM and coach. I'm gonna let y'all go on this one. Where y'all stand at with this Durant versus the fucking Brooklyn Nets? You want to roll on this one?
KD wildin'.
Wow.
He wildin'.
Explain yourself.
He just wildin'. Like, people ain't gonna fucking just trade you.
You trying to say he on that?
He on whatever the fuck Kyrie on. He tripping.
Kyrie been pretty quiet, dude.
Yeah, see, I don't know. It's something about this shit. It's something I don't know.
Something fishy going on?
Something fishy definitely going on. But, yeah, he wildin', son.
You're not feeling the decision?
Nah. I mean, like, where you gonna go? Like, where are you gonna go to? Like, they make the Boston trade. All right, maybe him, Brogdon, and Tatum, Robert Williams could be a championship contender team, but that's probably as good as it's gonna get.
What you'll do if you was
huh?
What you'll do with Josiah? If you was Josiah?
I mean, unless I get that Jaylen Brown trade, like I'm keeping it.
Wait, who turned down the Jaylen Brown trade? Boston?
Probably Boston. I think Brooklyn wanted too much. Brooklyn wanted Marcus Smart. I think Derek White, draft picks, and I think Larry Bird. It was like, nah, we ain't giving that up.
Nah, not Larry Bird.
You need Larry Joe.
Oh, smack. Speaking of Larry Bird, before you say G, what y'all think about number 6 being retired throughout the league?
That's cool. Who was number 6?
Y'all,
listen. I guess no. Listen, my question about it was like, what happens with the current players who wear number 6? Like,
well, it's only one that's affected that anybody cares about.
I'm saying, like, who was number 6?
LeBron.
No, Brown was number 6. But I'm like,
yeah.
with that said,
not a story.
No, but I'm just saying he'll be straight. But I'm just saying, like, current players who wear number 6.
Go back to 23. AD still wearing number 3.
He'll be straight. That's probably not going on behind the scenes.
But no, I'm saying, like, a lot of people, they like one of the things they did. No, I'm saying one of the things they did when you was and you know what? I might be thinking about the NFL shit, because it was like the NFL players when they was changing numbers, when they decided, like, all right, I'm gonna change my number, they had to buy all the jerseys or some shit. So basically the number, the money wouldn't be wasted. So if you change if I think somebody changed from like number 80 something to number 6, some shit like that.
You had to buy that.
They had to buy all the number 80 jerseys in order for them to be able to change the number 6. So I don't know if they did some shit like that with the NBA or anything like that. But
so is AD ever gonna get 23? I guess that's out the door.
No, I mean, he could if he wanted to, but he wanted to keep number 3. LeBron on the switch because Space Jam. He ain't want to wear 23 for the Toon Squad.
Oh, where?
Like, only 2 people saw that movie, and it was me and Blaze, so he could go back to 23.
Well, y'all should check out that episode. I mean,
Space Jam was fire.
Porky Pig battle rap. Cool,
What he told him?
What is that?
Wait,
how your last name Rhythm? You can't stay on beat.
Wait, y'all actually did watch that?
Huh?
Y'all watched that?
I got a kid, man. Yeah, I watched it. She wasn't into it, but I thought it was like, you know.
I watched it for me.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I watched it, man.
Fuck them kids.
Wait, you watched it?
I didn't watch it.
There's no way you that much of a Jordan fanatic you didn't watch Space Jam: New Legacy.
LeBron even wore a chain.
You know Jordan was in it, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah, he walked in there, and it was like, it's the GOAT, Michael Jordan.
I can feel his presence now.
Yeah.
And that was Sylvester. What is that? Sylvester? Yeah, Sylvester.
Yeah.
That was him saying it. So a little spit came out. Or was that
Yeah,
Dan?
no.
I don't know.
They always spitting.
You should watch it, man.
Sylvester is the cat. So
You should watch
was
it.
Is it better than Jordan Space Jam?
Whoa. As far as I know, I watch.
I was just fucking. Listen,
I want to make things clear. I watched Space Jam at least 60 times in the last month. That's a Bill Murray movie. Just want to make that
Oh,
clear.
yeah, it's on Netflix.
Is
I might go and watch it.
Is it better than Bill Murray's Space Jam?
Oh, if we putting it that way, no.
Okay, well,
man, that's some good stuff. I mean, honestly, even the the soundtrack is better. I know it's a lot of R. Kelly with me.
Yeah.
Still, I believe I can fly. And it had that actually, yeah. Charles Barkley had me laughing. Yeah. We way off topic at this point. All right, G.
Yeah. Let's move on.
KD versus Brooklyn. Where you stand at on that?
So you can go two ways about this. So one, you could say, fuck you got 4 years, you ain't going nowhere. And that's probably the way that I would go with it. But let's make it a little bit more fun, because that would just be the end of the topic. It was just like, fuck you got 4 years. Now, if we're making it a little fun, then I would be interested in a trade with the Pels for BI and a couple other pieces. Me personally, if I'm Brooklyn. Also, now I have the chance to get rid of Kyrie. So get rid of Kyrie. We're talking about to the Lakers for Russ, and you got to give me both of my draft picks, because and then basically you're trying to unload pieces in order to get draft picks, because you have value with Seth Curry there, you have value with Russ there.
Russ, Seth Curry, Ben Simmons, and BI. Oh, Brooklyn going for the championship.
No, they're not. No, they're going for rebuilding. No, they would be going for rebuilding.
That's a top 5 starting lineup.
That's not a top 5 starting lineup. That's not.
I'm gonna make sure I clip this. We're gonna clip this one. We're gonna clip this one.
That's not a top 5 starting lineup. No,
we're gonna clip this one.
That's not a top 5 starting lineup. No, that's not, bro.
Brooklyn gonna be one chip.
No, but I'm saying you have Russ for a year. Like you looking at building for the future. So if you're looking at building for the future,
dude, such a hater.
If Russ is not like, no, bro.
That's
like,
not a
I'm not even gonna shit on Russ and say Russ is not good.
It's not even about Russ. That's
Russ
lineup, not a rebuilding team.
No, Russ and Ben Simmons don't work together at all. Not even close.
But you said it wouldn't even be centered around him.
No, it wouldn't be centered around him, but they would be on the court.
I'm saying. You gotta shoot around Seth Curry, and your main score gonna be Brandon Ingram. That's not a rebuilding team. Ben Simmons is 26. Brandon Ingram is like 26.
Yeah, no, you getting rid of the person who you're really looking to get rid of. You're looking to get rid of Seth Curry. You're looking to get rid of Seth Curry to get some assets for him. But if you feel like you could build around Ben Simmons and Brandon Ingram with possible pieces, maybe Alvarado and Herb Jones or something like that. If you could possibly build around them, I'm saying,
what a jersey that, man.
Listen, I'm saying, as far as the trade is concerned, I'm saying, like, you gotta you entertaining the Pelicans. Are you not entertaining you engaging with the Pelicans to see what they can give you for what you call them, for Kevin Durant, and it will be centered around BI.
All right, so let me entertain your Pelicans trade scenario before I go. You feel that Kevin Durant could push the Pelicans to a championship team?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, dude. And so there's no way to say this. There's no way for me to get my opinion about Kevin Durant in that situation without shitting on him, to be honest with you. But I have no evidence of Kevin Durant could show a team the championship way. I have no evidence of that.
KD couldn't get Kyrie to get vaccinated. You think gonna stop Zion from eating?
I'm about to say, let him do him.
I'm saying,
He couldn't stop Harden from eating.
So no, I'm saying Zion will be excited to play with. I think Zion is excited to play with the team that they have now. But I do think Zion was not excited to play with what he thought we had, so he was not engaged. Now he feels like we have a team that can compete, so he's excited to play with that team. If you have Kevin Durant, I don't think that changes. I think that even hypes it up even more because I'm assuming that Zion has looked up to Kevin Durant, being the fact that I think Zion is 21, 22, and KD is 34. So I'm like, if KD is 12 years older than him, with KD entering the league at, let's say, 18 or 19, Zion was 7 when KD entered the league. So Zion has to look at KD like this was one of the greatest players that ever played my entire, as I've been looking at basketball. He may have looked up to LeBron more, but I'm saying he understands that KD is one of the greatest players that he saw play. So I think he would be. No, I'm saying I think he would be excited to play with KD. I don't think he would be like, man, fuck, we got KD. Like, I wish we had RJ Barrett instead.
Yeah, I don't think if you say some shit like that.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Spicy crawfish kind of. Like, give me that bag, man. Who gave you the shit? What corner store you went to?
Oh shit.
I don't know, man. I like the chemistry they got going on. I'd rather keep that going, but
no, I do. Yeah, I do
like,
too.
KD's.
I do too.
I really wish KD would have pushed Brooklyn to a whole, like, people overrate the fuck out that shot. Like, it was a 2-point. Okay, it's like, didn't they go into overtime because of that shot? Like, stop. Like, okay, it's his fool's on the line, but I wish he would have brought them to at least a finals and be more comfortable saying, okay, yeah, we should go after him if he was going to leave. But it seemed like when shit gets shaky, he ready to bounce.
But I'm saying you still can't take the fact, like, in every single scenario, KD is the top 5 player in the league right now. Like, in every single scenario, you can't say that he's not. The only person that I have ahead of him is Giannis. But if you feel like KD is not that guy, there's nobody who can name 5 people that's better than KD if you're not taking it into account off the court bullshit. Like, when you just talking about straight game.
I get what you're saying. You saying the trade makes sense no matter what. I agree with you on that. Saying they have reason to deny it.
And I agree, because I think the Pelicans may feel like, you know what, we're not there yet. If the Pelicans feel like they can't win a championship with KD, then why would you do that? Because then you're giving up your future in order to try to get a championship now. Maybe you feel like we are a couple years away from a championship. If you feel like that, then you keep the core that we have together, because Zion and BI is going to be in a prime together.
Switch. My watch not on Twitch. My bad. I'm experimenting with the thing. Doing a laptop. My bad. All right.
No, you good.
So let me get KD out the way so we can get to the main topic of the episode. All right. So KD, step up. Let me just talk to you real quick. God damn, dude, you all right? That's what the fuck? Like, we get you won't get traded, but damn, you try to call Steve Nash's job. Do you want the GM job too? That's a bold move. Clearly, he want to get traded. At this point, I don't care where you get traded to. Honestly, no matter where you get traded to, it seems like it's going to be a top contender. But if you were I don't think I got the answer out of you either. But if you was the owner, what would you do? I personally would have fired Steve Nash and Marks. Like if I'm keeping KD and Kyrie, the only problem is I think a GM is very hard to replace. That's why I think KD kind of wild in there. I think a GM is actually pretty hard to replace unless there's a GM out there who won't have a job. I don't follow GMs. Is Jerry West available?
Man,
I doubt
He
it.
not a,
Jerry West, man,
yeah.
all the dudes crying.
Hey, it is what it is, but I mean that's a top GM. I never seen nobody ask for the GM to get fired before. That was pretty bold.
But go ahead, Jerry West. I want to trade. Man, sit your bitch ass down.
Yeah, I like it. Look at Jerry West in Brooklyn. I'm tired of hearing these. I want to leave stories. I miss the old Brooklyn when we was wondering how cold KD and Kyrie was going to be together. This shit is nonsense. And yeah, if I was the owner, I probably would fire the GM. The only problem is the GM is hard to fucking replace.
Nah, he shouldn't. KD owed them people. Since he signed with them, they gave him everything he wanted. And all he got is one playoff win. And it's like, they even gave you a super team. And, I mean, still got Ben Simmons.
You don't think you got at least fire Nash?
Oh, fire Nash and then what? Like, what?
Because how you going to really get KD?
There's always been something with that team since they signed, though.
But KD and KD you really think KD gonna play for Steve Nash, or Steve Nash gonna say something? Steve Nash really gonna not do nothing now. He gonna read a lot of newspaper. He might get an iPad. Probably get on Netflix on the bench now.
What coach they gonna hire that's gonna have KD satisfied? Because he's never satisfied. Like they're gonna have to hire his mama. That's who gonna have to coach the team. His mama. Maybe he'll listen to his mama.
Okay.
I mean, like,
we go to the next topic.
He couldn't get along with Steve Kerr. Like, how you not get along with Steve Kerr? He probably high half the time anyway, just chilling. But
you know what? I endorse it. Fuck it. Was Joe Tsai fire Steve Nash and hire Kevin Durant mama? That's not a bad idea. Like, who else he gonna ball out for more than himself, right?
Exactly.
It's a hell of an idea, actually. I can't even lie to you. Might have to clip that one. All right. We good on Kevin Durant in this nonsense again? Because he gonna probably find us one another episode knowing him.
Yeah, I'm good on Kevin Durant.
All right. Let's wrap this show up with the final topic. Let me see. I think we're in a good round. Probably getting around an hour. All right. So we talking the biggest NBA trades of all time. I'm not sure how we were supposed to go at it at first. I was like, man, we could just have a story about, some of the biggest trades of all time, like the 5 biggest trades of all time. But I wound up getting carried away and I wrote down like 20-something names. So I'll actually let y'all decide which operation y'all want to go or how y'all want to go about it. Y'all want to go through these names because some of them not that big a deal. Because what I did, I broke them down to blockbuster trades and excuse me. They got blockbuster trades. They got trades that really we thought was going to be something big, but turned out to be nothing. And they got trades that was just he just switched teams. It didn't turn out to be nothing. It's pretty much, I guess, 2 columns. My bad.
So go with the top. Go with the top 10. The top, because we was going with best trades. So let's go with the best trades that you the 10
okay,
best.
How about this? I'm gonna go with the most underrated trades. I'm gonna go through a few names that people sleep on. That was one of the best trades of all time, and then we'll do a part 2 or something. How that sound?
That's cool.
All right, let's go.
So the most underrated trade I think we need to talk about is Kevin Love. Kevin Love to the Cavaliers is a very underrated trade. I think.
Wiggins?
Yeah. I think throughout NBA history, it'll get slept on, but Cleveland likely don't win a championship if they don't have Kevin Love. I get if you're about to say there's another caliber player that could be in that spot, but that's not the situation. The actual situation was Kevin Love getting traded to Cleveland. That helped Kyrie and LeBron to a championship. I think people sleep on that one.
Yeah, they don't like that was an actual big 3. They just don't. I don't know why they don't talk about it like that.
Well, if you think about Chris Bosh, get buried a lot too. So.
Yeah.
Did you feel about Kevin Love? You like that? You think that's an underrated trade?
Well,
I put that as a blockbuster trade. Actually, I know it's underrated, but it's under my caliber of blockbuster trades. And all my blockbuster trades are actually ones that turned into championships. So that's the real
well,
difference.
yeah. At the time, Kevin Love was averaging what 26 and 13 or some shit like that. It was something ridiculous, and they wind up
Yeah, rebounding
and they
crazy.
yeah, and they wind up trading him on a team where for Wiggins, or trading him to a team that was championship ready to for a player who for rebuilding. So you wind up having two teams that was going in two totally different directions, and it worked out for, I don't want to say worked out for both teams. It worked out more for the Cavs because we don't know if Andrew Wiggins at that time could have helped Cleveland win the championship. Like,
LeBron having that shit clearly.
yeah. So and it's like, so yeah, we don't know if he could have helped them win the championship. So Kevin Love was definitely a big piece of that.
And now he's stuck in Cleveland. He's at a lonely comedy club. You know, that's what it is.
I don't think he's
Right.
stuck. He getting 20 mil, but
That's how much he getting paid? Well, they really want him
yeah.
now. They really want Kevin Love though. All right. Let's see. What's another underrated trade? Kawhi Leonard to Toronto.
Kawhi to Toronto?
Yeah. I think I don't know why I feel like that's a trade that get overlooked. It's one of the biggest trades of all time. But that actually shifted the NBA. It gave Canada a fucking NBA championship. I know Canada remember. Shout out to Canadians who watching the show, man. Appreciate everything. I know they wanted that shout out. Shout out to Drizzy Drake. Even though he tries to
Well, yeah.
name.
So that trade was good for Kawhi's legacy as well. Because one thing about
good for the legacy.
Well, I'm saying
these other names.
I'm saying for Kawhi's legacy because like we recognize Pop as one of the greatest coaches of all time. And we've seen other people in that system thrive. So when it came down to Kawhi, we could have felt like he was a system player based on what we saw. And once he went to Toronto, like he solidified himself because at that time he got more freedom to kind of handle the ball and start doing other things and stuff like that. So he kind of made it where he was like, okay, he's there. He's one of those top 5 players in the league. Whereas with Greg Popovich, it was like shit. Everybody who he drafted feel like they fit in his system.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. I felt like that was a shot at Tim Duncan. But I mean, look. He's not better than Kobe. I get it. He's not better than Kobe. I know what you're trying to say.
It wasn't a shot. It wasn't a shot at Timmy. It was probably more.
Shout to the GOAT, man. Y'all see him behind me. Shout to the GOAT.
It's probably more of a shot to Tony Parker or Manu or something like that.
Kawhi.
Yeah, that solidified his legacy. He won that championship, and then everybody was slobbing him down for like a year. Basketball, Jesus, oh Lord! They got to the bubble, ain't do shit.
Actually, no, you know what? Pause. He did get a lot of love for that healthy year.
That shit got out of hand.
He was healthy for that full year, and now he got this reputation of when he come back, because Clippers still a championship favorite. Like all of them that reputation. I mean, I guess when he healthy, it works. I guess. All right, so we ain't gonna go over these, but I'm gonna just go through the names real quick. If y'all want to go over them in detail, we'll do that another day. Moses Malone to the Sixers. Underrated trade. Well, not underrated, but blockbuster trade.
Yeah, won a championship.
Oscar to the Bucks. Kareem to the Lakers. Wilt did it twice. Wilt was the Warriors to the Sixers? It was the Warriors to the Sixers, right?
Yeah.
Warriors to the Sixers.
No. I think it was still the Warriors. No, it's weird. I think the Warriors moved to Philly. And I think they changed their name or something like that. But
sure?
yeah, I think it was San Francisco. It was the San Francisco Warriors. They moved to Philly, and I think it was the Philadelphia Warriors or something like that. And then he got traded to the Lakers.
All right. Well, I'm just talking about both those trades turned into something big.
Well, no, I don't think it was a trade. I don't think he actually. I think he stayed with the same team from Philly to the. I don't think he was traded twice. Yeah, I may be wrong, but I don't think he was traded twice.
I
I
thought it
think.
was. I'm not 100, but it's still he fits in that category. Shaq, you got Shaq, of course, the Lakers one and the Miami one. Then you have AD and KG. Those are the blockbuster trades. Those are the ones that was a blockbuster trade, superstar in their prime, and they delivered a championship. The last one that I felt like we should talk about that nobody really talks too much about is Pau Gasol.
Exactly.
One of the greatest trades of all time. Who was in charge of that? Was that Jerry West or that was what's his face? What's the new guy? Rob Pelinka?
Yeah, Rob Pelinka didn't get
No.
Who was that Jerry West move?
It might have been.
It might have been West.
Okay, Mitch. Oh, that's the name I'm looking for. Mitch Kupchak. That's the name I was thinking about. Yeah, Pau Gasol. I mean, I guess it did kind of shake the NBA world, but he still had to deliver, and I think that deserves some love on this podcast. That was one of the best trades of all time, and it worked out for the Lakers. They improved their Lakers dynasty. Of course, he's not going to be a top 10 Laker because of all the stats the Lakers have, but how you feel about Pau?
Oh yeah, Pau trade. Shit. I lost my train of thought.
What you got, G?
Well, so the Pau Gasol trade was huge for not only Pau's legacy, but it's huge for Kobe's legacy. Like if we really look at it, like Pau Gasol was traded to the Lakers in 2008.
Yeah.
When Pau Gasol got traded to the Lakers, that helped Kobe win the MVP because of like one of the things that they used to get Kobe the MVP was the record that they had. So Kobe won MVP. Then next year they won 2 back-to-back championships, and at that time they traded Pau Gasol. They traded the central pieces that they traded for Pau Gasol was Kwame Brown. They had Marc Gasol, who was just a chubby dude from chubby second round pick, but he was a Marc Gasol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was a chubby second round pick. Like he wasn't. I don't want to say nobody knew he was going to be good, but like he wasn't on the same timeline as Kobe. So without Pau Gasol, possibly that Kobe doesn't win a single MVP, and those last 2 championships that define Kobe legacy, he may not have gotten those 2 championships either. I'm just saying based on what we see.
Nah, fair thought. No shade here. Fair thought. Yeah, I just that's one of the trades. That's another trade that happened. That was probably the beginning of Pau prime, or you think Pau was in the middle of his prime?
Man, it would probably be
beginning of his prime, maybe.
Probably the middle.
Middle?
Yeah, I've been in the league like 5 years by then.
5? Oh, okay. I thought it was like 3. All right. Let's get to these other names. So I'm gonna save these last 3 because I feel like these 3 something we could talk about. But I'm gonna go through these other names just so if y'all feel like okay, we could talk about it a little bit, then let me know. We got Russ. Whichever one y'all want to talk about.
Which one?
I mean, he got
like the worst trade ever, or what? Like
to me, none of them was blockbuster besides the one to Houston. That was the only one that was blockbuster to me, and that was because that was the first breakup of him leaving the Thunder, and I don't think he demanded a trade either. So it's kind of like, oh wow, they really starting to rebuild. It was kind of once and then after PG left, I think Paul George left first, didn't he? Yeah. So when Paul George left, it was kind of obvious that that's they was going with. So it wasn't a blockbuster to me, but Then you
But
got Paul George. Say again.
But that trade worked out for OKC better. Like, so they traded Russ for, it was like Russ. OKC traded. I think they gave.
This nigga's such a hater.
Okay, no, but I'm saying
No.
OKC got 2 first-round picks and Chris Paul for Russ, right?
So
what's better? They sitting on a bunch of draft picks?
Or having Russ? Right now, everybody feels like a bunch of draft picks are better than Russ.
Another
So I'm just saying. Listen, I'm being honest. Like, ask the Lakers what they would rather: draft picks or Russ, and Lakers would pick draft picks.
It's not a Russ bashing session.
It's not.
I'll
But
get
we
at you
talking
another
about the
time about
trades.
Russ.
We talking about the trades. I'm saying.
Yeah.
So look, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying they traded Russ for CP and 2 first-round picks.
Okay.
And then they traded CP, who basically we thought was dead, for another 2 first-round picks. So they wound up getting 4 first-round picks for Russ while they were rebuilding. So this is what we're talking about.
Me and you both know we don't count draft picks as winning.
For a rebuilding team, it is.
To rebuild to what? You got just like Philly. We wasn't calling Philly successful till they got Embiid and Simmons. Even when they got Embiid, we were still looking at them like all that was worth nothing.
But look, even if we look at the Nets, when they traded for KG, everybody else, like we can see looking at that trade that the Nets lost that trade, and the only thing that they was trading
you
was
found
draft
that out 5 years ago. That trade happened like 10 years ago. Like they luckily got that Tatum and Brown, but that's one of the few success stories.
And we see Russ right now, and we see OKC with their draft picks. So, but let's keep going.
You know what? If Russ punch you in the stomach when you go to a Pels game, I ain't gonna help you out, dog. I'm gonna say go Pels. You know, straight up.
Like, what are you gonna do me? You ain't do me nothing.
Nah, he might get that skip first. All right, PG-13. He had his trade to OKC, and then the Clippers. Barkley, Vince Carter, T-Mac, Dwight Howard, AI, Darren Williams, and CP3. Those are all trades that was blockbuster, big time players making a move, and nothing really happened. It was just like, oh, well.
Was CP to the Lakers?
That didn't happen. Sorry.
Oh,
he could have got a chip though, man. Damn, CP. We was trying to get you, man. Well, you still can come to Mardi Gras, you know.
Well, you can't.
Damn.
Can't go back in the
hood. Well, boy, you ain't CP the King of Zulu next year.
Why? That's not facts, is it?
Yeah, it is. Check it out. CP the King of Zulu. He gonna be. I'm just fucking with you.
I'm about to say, wow. Hey. Would that have been like the first? No, shut up, Mark. All right. So, 3 names. You want to talk about your fat homie first?
Who, Harden?
Yeah.
What about him? Man,
he got traded twice in like yesterday.
Yeah.
With the same antics.
Tripping.
Who you talking about?
Harden.
Oh.
Yeah, James Harden. Blockbuster trade. Both of them was blockbuster trades. Like the trade to Brooklyn and the trade to Philly.
No. The best James Harden trade was to Houston.
You go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying that was the best one.
Go ahead. Let's hear how it's the best trade.
I'm saying Houston.
How is this even relevant to the episode? He wasn't even a superstar then.
But he became a superstar. And they thought, and Houston thought he was going to be a superstar.
Wasn't in the middle of his prime.
No, but I'm saying Houston thought he was going to be a superstar. Houston thought he was a max player. OKC didn't. OKC felt like they could replace him with who it was, Kevin Martin. Kevin Martin was a 20-point per game scorer, so they felt like they could replace him with Kevin Martin. They tried, and And you saw what James Harden became.
See how you going
Yeah.
there? That's what I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying, but when you trading for young players, you're also trading for their potential.
Name one player that got traded for potential that I named so far.
No, just in the last segment, we was talking about like BI being traded for Kevin Durant. Like right now, we understand that Kevin Durant and BI aren't the same player, but we also understand that BI is a decade younger than Kevin Durant. So we don't want to trade BI's potential for what Kevin Durant is now. Like we understand that. So like, what part you missing?
That I feel like this is like, you know, slick side shot. But yeah, I'll let you
I
know.
was not.
I'll
I
let
was
you
not
know,
taking
bro.
a shot
I'll
at
let you
you,
live,
son.
bro. I'll let you live. I'm gonna destroy you when we do a Russell Westbrook take.
Why you all fight me, sir?
You lucky Keem here and Adidas sponsoring him. You lucky.
Listen,
Cause it'll got grimy. You know?
I'm
Shout out to
saying, Russ the
Adidas.
man, son.
Yeah. As you were saying, Keem, he ate how many sandwiches?
He ate about 6 of them.
Was it strip club?
Yeah, he ate them at the strip club.
Okay, that's not like James Harden. Okay.
He got an Uber Eats down.
Yeah, James Harden, we have yet to see him fulfill any of his trades. I can't see any of these trades fall under, you know, the top caliber I was saying, because none of them related to a championship, even though the Brooklyn was like, how? But he's still in the championship situation, amazingly. So, shout out to him. Next up, my dog Kyrie. You want to speak for him too?
Man, that whole trade was a debacle.
With the Boston?
Yeah.
Why was it a debacle?
He fucked that up. Like they could have been good for a long time.
I got somebody who fucked up something way worse. My last one gonna be he fucked some shit up. Yeah. Kyrie to Boston. I mean, I think the trade was bad, except the fact that Danny ain't. Oh, Cleveland fucked that up because Isaiah Thomas was hurt. Yeah, Cleveland fucked that up because Isaiah Thomas was hurt, and then Kyrie did that. If y'all have me, I plan on re-signing. What a jerk. This way you don't believe people, man. You gotta treat them like wrestlers, man. Like
when Kyrie did say, I did hear somebody, hey brother, we don't want you on here, Boston, brother.
Heard you like that word. Gee, how you feel about Kyrie, yo?
You know how I feel about Kyrie. Kyrie is
okay, hold on. All right. Wait. God damn, man. You be about to unleash. How you feel about the Kyrie to Boston trade, yo? Don't kill his man right now.
No, how I feel about the Kyrie to Boston trade. I don't know. Probably Cleveland probably fucked that up. No, and the only reason and honestly, I thought it was a good trade at the time because of Isaiah Thomas. I thought Isaiah Thomas was not hurt like he was, because Isaiah Thomas was coming off of like a 28 point per game season where he was like MVP candidate, and then you get Jay Crowder, and I think you had somebody else that you was gonna get for Kyrie Irving. So I thought it was gonna be a good trade, but Isaiah wound up being not Isaiah. So
yeah, he fucked up his hip.
Yeah, but I'm saying that it was over.
Gonna be on the court no more. Hips gone. That's it.
Yeah, so it was over for him. So, but yeah,
sad story. Damn.
Yeah,
he was 1 year away from that contract. He should punch Danny Ainge in the face. Fucked up.
So, yeah, it was a fucked up trade for everybody.
Yeah, that was a big trade, especially was it the year they won? No, it was the first year they lost the championship, wasn't it? Or was the year they won the championship? He asked for the trade.
Right after they won, he asked for the trade.
Really? After they won?
No, the year after.
No, after they lost. Huh?
Okay. I was about to say, yeah. It was,
yeah.
Middle of his prime, went to Boston, a team that they had hope for, and then he fucked that up, and so then he started plotting on a bank robbery, and now look at Brooklyn. That's what happens, man. Kyrie must have watched Takers like 17 times to fill out that fucking plan. All right. I got one name left. I'm gonna see if anybody can get it.
You want
One
me
to
to try?
trade, huh?
You want me to try? Because I think I got something in my head that it might be.
Oh, you without a clue?
Huh? Yeah, without a clue.
All right, go.
Melo to the Knicks.
Yeah, Melo. Yeah, Melo to the Knicks.
Oh, y'all think y'all know everything, huh? Yeah. So look. So this is what I didn't know. I was into NBA, but I wasn't into the trades and yada yada, all that other nonsense. I did not know this dude was on a contract year doing all that barking about a trade. And they traded half the Knicks.
Knowing he was going there in a couple of months.
What the fuck is wrong, Melo? So you telling me this dude gutted the Knicks? That's one team. He flaked on the Bulls, another team, and he missed the Banana Boat trip.
Yep.
Man, Melo, bro. All right, dog. Like the streets love you, bro, but you once he retired, his retirement speech got to address all those mistakes. Like maybe he still fucked up from the Detroit draft. Like maybe that just fucked his head up. Now he making all wrong decisions. Like when parents do bad with their kids, like he started off fucked up. He was a good kid going there. The streets called him. He went to Denver instead of Detroit. He needed to taste of that water in Detroit. That's what made him make some smart decisions. But
and Melo legacy could have been real different because he could have. He was the last to the Banana Boat trip, so he could have thrived on that. But or he could have just waited that. He could have waited that year.
I didn't even know that. That's wow.
All he had to do was wait till the off season. He was gonna sign that. Everybody knew he was gonna sign that.
What's wrong, Melo, man?
Like you had to get away that bad.
What was going on in Denver?
Yeah, they wild out.
He must have some caught up in there. Like, I gotta get out of here. You can go there after nah. Get me out of here, nah.
I gotta go.
You got some caught up in some Get me out of here. Yeah, damn. That really make you think about when you told me about the Melo versus Dame thing. It's kind of crazy because Melo career just went so crazy after Denver. I mean, he had New York popping for a minute. 2013, was it?
Yeah.
2013, he had New York popping.
And that was it.
That was in the story. That's it. I mean,
no, but I'm just thinking about like what you mentioned, like his legacy could have been way different. Like he could have went to Detroit. He could have went to he could have waited and went to New York with the team intact. He could have been a part of the Banana Boat crew, or he could have went to the Bulls when they had a squad. So his career could have been way different. I remember they had something about him getting traded to the Clippers or something like that when CP was there. So like just thinking about his career.
His name was in there at one point. I remember that.
Yeah. So what I hear is like Doc Rivers wouldn't trade Austin Rivers. So that broke up the trade or whatever that.
I feel that. Nah. Family. Blood over dollars, Melo. You already paid, son. You already paid. My son needs some checks over here. Only I can guarantee that. Because he fucking up. You got to stay at the daddy house till you learn how to play basketball here.
Listen,
I just like Austin Rivers. He's not fucking up, though. But yeah, Melo my last person, man. Like, big time player. Got traded in his prime. And nothing came out of it. Just a good old nice 2013 year. You got anything on Melo?
You fucked it up.
That was your dog too, huh?
Yeah, I fuck with Melo.
All your people on it. What's up with your people, man?
I like fuck up.
You like, You talk about my toxicity. Like, I don't know, man. Like KD, Harden, Kyrie, Melo.
Wow.
These dudes here. Did G.O.A.T commission? I don't know. You there? No? Well, you made it to the end of the episode, so I think that's it. Anything else on big time trades? I forgot anybody?
I think that you covered all the All trades.
There you
Oh,
go.
see, I can hear you.
Okay. You got any trades I missed?
Nah, you know what? But you made me think about something. So one of the next episodes, or probably the next episode we should do
You
is
want
probably like
deep dive another name?
nah. I'm just thinking about trades, like the best trades that never happened. Because I know, like just thinking about that Melo trade to the Clippers, that was something that was supposed to happen, and that could have changed legacy for him and Chris. If they would have won a championship.
I got a trade for you that a lot of people didn't know about. They was trying to trade Chris Paul for the Splash Brothers at one point.
Yeah, they was trying to do that. They had Chris Paul to Boston for Rondo. So we could kind of deep dive into a couple of those trades.
That'd be your job to look those up then, man. I did my dirt on these.
I'll send you what I find.
Yeah, send me the YouTube videos and I'll prep it up.
All right.
But that's about it, y'all, man. Happy basketball. I appreciate everybody for listening, watching, enjoying, laughing, crying, cursing us out, whatever y'all did to the episode. Just riding around, just listening to us talk stupid shit. But, you know, at the end of the day, happy basketball. Shout out to the GO Kobe. Y'all see him over there. Shout out to Blizzy Blaze for wearing his fire-ass hoodie. Shout out to Kobe again. Who does episode surrounded by? Oh, KD. We still fucks with you, KD. So yeah, shout out to you, bro. At this point, you can't do no wrong. You talk about him retiring, like top 15, not bad. Not bad at all.
The way he did.
Like, I don't think he can do much to get me top 10. Like, he getting old and beat up, so I think that's it for him. Unless you go back to the Warriors. Look. top 10.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Yeah, but beyond that, shout out to everybody overseas. Shout out to everybody in seas. Shouting out. Be smart. Stop hating. Stop bitching. God bless. BLM. Be smart. King. Wait, no, you last. G. What else you got for him?
Like, subscribe, follow us on all social media platforms. And that's it.
For sure. I keep messing with this like I'm the iPad. All right, King.
Hug your wife and kids. And Candace Parker is the real CP3. So,
she won them 3?
Yeah. And get this, she won a championship.
I smell versus episode.
We ain't even gonna talk about who's on her feet. We
Uh-oh.
ain't even gonna talk about who's on her feet.
You might as well get it out for the episode over with.
Adidas.
There it is.
You gonna buy you some?
If she get her own signature shoe, hell yeah.
Oh, they ain't hook up yet?
No.
Damn. Well, shout out to both CP3s. I didn't know that. That might be an entertaining episode, man. Next time.